Fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, good evening. This is DTM Mohammed Makhlouf, your Sergeant at Arms for tonight. First of all, take all the precautions because we will take off now. Our meeting will start after few seconds by our president. What I need from you? Stay in your seat, don't move a lot, don't speak while anybody is speaking or without anybody speaking. We are not allowing anybody to speak here. You know the exit, you know the entrance at your home. Please don't use them. Stay in your place. We will capture you for 1.5 hours. Then at the last half an hour, you can go. No need to stay in the evaluation session. Uh, anyway, so while anybody is speaking, don't speak. Let him speak. Then after that, you can shout, speak, do whatever you want. I will read the mission of Toastmasters. I am acting sergeant at arms, so I don't know. I will try.
The mission of a Toastmasters club?
Yes, Srinivas is always sergeant at arms, so he is revising it by heart. He knows it by heart.
The mission of a Toastmasters club is to provide
a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. With that, alhamdulillah, my role finished. And now I will hand over the window in the Zoom to immediate past district director, the DTM, and going to be double DTM. You are already double DTM. Triple DTM. She has nothing to do other than DTMs. Anyway, big round of applause for our president, DTM Wafa Salman. My voice was good.
Perfect.
I have a new mic.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. And this is the last time you will be the acting surgeon at arms because the rules were messed up. And here, if there is any emergency in the people's house, they will be stuck and you will be responsible. You told them any emergency, don't move. And that's not right. Anyway, good evening, fellow Lolians and members and our area director, Nisreen. It's a pleasure to be with you today, and we will have lots of fun, and that's what LOL is about, learning while we are enjoying. So we are presenting the mission of Toastmaster live. Now, there is one guest. We have Sipti Rizvi from District 79. Can you introduce yourself, please?
Yeah, thank you very much. I am Toastmaster Sipti Rizvi from District 79. I'm a member of Elegant Speaker to Toastmasters. I'm a regular follower of Kuwait and Toastmasters.
Who brought you here?
Madam Tabassum.
Thank you, Tabu. Okay, you're welcome, Sipti, and we will ask for your comment at the end of the meeting, and I will guarantee you will enjoy a lot.
Yeah, sure.
Now, Amr, you are not a guest anymore. You are a member, official member, so welcome on board in your first official meeting as a member. And the VP Education will assign you a mentor, and by that you will start your journey with Pathways. You have to start as soon as possible, so next meeting you will be a timer, and that's how you will start your journey. Now, before starting our meeting, and while the VP Education is checking if there is any missing or changes in the agenda, I want to ask our area director. She's visiting us officially, as I announced 2 weeks ago, and I want her to address us and inspire us as usual. Help me welcome our area director, Dr. Nasreen Sheikh.
Thank you so much, Double DTM and the president of LOL Club. As I earlier mentioned, this club is my favorite in Area 31. And the reasons are very apt on the dashboard. They give me the less trouble. They are always checking on they are self-starters basically. And the group that forms LOL's XCOM is fantastic. They are the seasoned, experienced, self-motivated, very inspiring Toastmasters. And with every meeting of theirs, with every opportunity that one can get with them, you learn. And that is the speciality of LOL Club. The instant jokes, the humor that is surrounding the entire club, be it online meetings or be it the physical meetings, they always have something different that will ignite that passion. So kudos to the entire team, and you are still able to maintain it. In fact, mashallah, it is increasing day by day. So I wish all the luck to you all, and I'm looking forward to the contests because, as I said earlier, we are counting on LOL Club for a lot of things. So definitely all the best for your competition and contest, and all the best. Give your best shot in the last quarter. And on that note, I would like to hand over to the Toastmaster of the day. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Area Director Nasreen. And now I want to ask the VP Education before giving it to the Toastmaster of the day, as our Toastmaster came online. VP Education, is there any changes?
No, there is no changes in the agenda.
Thank you very much. So our, thank you, VP Education. And now our Toastmaster of the day, we had a backup, but we returned back to the source because she's there. And our Toastmaster of the day is our cutest fairy tale. I feel that she's coming from a story, as Tinkerbell with the wings, that she can come and spell magic on us. So that's how I feel. And now let her take the lead and let us all enjoy and sit back. Help me welcome Ola Rashid, our Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, great. Okay.
But you did not put presentation mode yet, right?
Yeah, just a minute. It's working? Can you see it?
Sound or share the computer sound, because
But
no
I
sound.
don't, there is no sound. It will be only my sound, but you can
Yes,
see
you
it,
can see it.
right?
You can see it.
Okay.
Yes.
So, good evening, everyone. Good evening for LOLs, and good evening for our guests. In fairy tales, we always start with once upon a time. And we wish that we will be in one of these stories. Like Aladdin, who has his genie with him, and whenever he wants anything, he just needed to call him and ask him to do that thing for him. And this is what most of us we wish to have. At the same time, we envy Alice, who had a great journey in the Wonderland. And we wish to have that kind of party tea with these creatures and enjoy our own time. And I'm pretty sure that all of us, we have a Peter Pan inside us, that a child that will never die and will make us always keep on in our adventure in life. Now, fairy tales are not always about good stuff. We do have some bad things, like the stepmother of Snow White who tried to kill her. But still, we do have that hope, like Cinderella, that our dreams will come true, like she had her own dress. But we need to know that in order to achieve our own dreams, that will not be a short journey. It will be maybe longer than Rapunzel her. At the end, we need someone to feel us and believe in us in order to move on in achieving the dreams and in this life. And for that, this is from me to you. Okay, stop sharing. So, for the Toastmaster, hopefully you enjoyed this story. I was planning to have much more, but unfortunately, I didn't have the time to do that because of my work. I was planning for very cute things for the role players, but it will not be fair to have it for a few and not the rest, so I will not share it with you. Each one of us, we wish whenever we watch a fairy tale to be one of the characters. And today, our role players, they already, some of them, not all of them, shared with me what kind of characters they would love to be if they were in a fairy tale. So let's just start with our role players. Of course, as a Toastmaster of the day, I will not run this meeting by my own. I have my own soldiers who will help me to make this fairy tale story very nice tonight. We will start with the first person who like when I asked her what kind of fairy tale, I was like, what? But later on, I understood why. She loves Cinderella and she wished to be Cinderella because she lives in peace. She loves that part in Cinderella that she's so peaceful with herself. And this will be our general evaluator for today, DTM Wafa Salman.
Thank you very much. Our fairy storyteller. And now, as Cinderella, and as you know, Cinderella has got lots of things in her life, and she was bullied by her sisters, by her stepmother, but always she was doing the good thing. And that's what I will do today. As general evaluator, I will take what you are doing and transfer it to a good potential thing that you will do later. I will be monitoring the meeting from the beginning till the end, and at my segment, I have my assistants, and we will give you the proper report for a good future like Cinderella by meeting the Prince Charming, hopefully soon. Ola, back to you.
Thank you so much, our Cinderella, for tonight. And we will move to the Pied Piper. Hopefully that I pronounced his name correctly. Why he has chosen this character? Because in music, it is a life for him. So for the Toastmaster, welcome our Pied Piper for today, our timer Toastmaster Srinivas Chilabati.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters. My role tonight is that of a timer, and I need to keep the time of the speakers. We have 3 segments: the table topic segment, the prepared speech segment. Of course, we have also the stand-up comedy segment incorporated into the prepared speeches and the evaluation. Now, all these 3 segments are timed. For instance, there's a minimum time, a mean time, and a maximum time. When it is time for a minimum time, my screen will turn green to indicate the speaker. And when the speaker reaches the mean time, it turns yellow. And at the qualifying mark, the speaker will see my screen turn red or my background turn red. And that will remain displayed till the time the speaker wraps up his or her speech. I will come back to give you the exact time at every segment. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, our Pied Piper, for today. And I would urge each one of you to open your cameras. It's enough that we cannot open in a contest. So let's open it in our meeting so I can see all of you while we are conducting our meeting. And the next one, we don't have a joke master, right? Okay. And for the vote counter, we do have the Zoom master who will do that. So fellow Toastmasters, it is the time to move on in our segments. We do have 4 segments. We have table topics, prepared speeches, we have evaluation actually. Yes, we have prepared speeches, stand-up comedy, and evaluation. So we will start with our first segment for today, which is table topics. Now, the table topic master didn't tell me what kind of character in fairy tale she would love to be. So, DTM Fatma Abdu, may you share with us which character you will be tonight?
Good evening.
Okay,
fellow Toastmasters.
we have Fulla today with us. So, our Fulla and our flower for today.
Hi, Flona. Not
Flona?
Fulla.
Okay, sorry,
Flona.
I am sorry, Flona. Like it has been for a long time. Flona. So we have our Flona for tonight with her beautiful rose. We have the table topic master, DTM Fatima Abdu.
Thank you so much, our lovely Toastmaster of the day, DTM Ola Rashid. And I would like to welcome all the guests today that we have in our meeting. And I promise you that this segment will be so exciting. Not because it's table topics, but because it's table topics in Laugh Out Loud Toastmasters Club, which is something very distinguished and weird at the same time. So, are you ready for this segment?
Yes.
We are all ready. Okay. Let me just give you an idea about table topics in Laugh Out Loud. There is no best speaker because all the participants will be great. And this segment is something different. I will give you the beginning of a short story, and then each participant will complete the story and go on with your own imagination till it reaches to the end. The last participant will put the conclusion for this story. So I will start. Each participant will have 1 minute. Okay? Now I can see that we are 14. So we can have 10 minutes. That means 10 participants. All of you will be participating. Now I would like to ask our timer just to adjust 1 minute for each participant. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. But
Okay.
what would be the timing rule? Will it be 30 seconds and 1 minute?
Okay, why not? Let's make it, yes, let's make it 30 seconds will be green.
Yeah.
40
1 minute
minutes,
would be red.
40 seconds will be yellow, and then at 1 minute will be red.
No, if it is 30 seconds green, then let's make it 45 seconds as yellow.
Okay, 45.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
All set.
Once upon a time, you went shopping. And when you entered the shop, you bought trousers for yourself, jeans, and you bought that brand that you really like. You paid and you went back home to try it on because you want to go the next day to work wearing those trousers. But suddenly when you reached home, you found out that they are not trousers. They are women underwear. So what to do? Guess. What will you do, Dr. Makhlouf?
Actually, I wonder how the shop missed between my trousers of 170 centimeters and I don't know. There is a great difference. Maybe how can I elong the legs. Okay, how can I elong other things? Widen it? Okay, maybe if I brought clothes from outside. Ah, yes, I got it. I have an old jeans. I will put the legs of the old jeans on the underwear. There will be a little difference in colors, but I can manage. And then I will widen. I will wear it like as it is. It's red and the legs are blue, and I will wear it. And if anybody said to me, "What is this?" I will say, "This is the
They
new.
are red. And
This
what
is the new."
happened? What happened later? Let's hear from Toastmaster BG. Toastmaster BG, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. So is this a round robin table topics that's going? Okay, continue the story, right?
Yep.
Okay. Wow. So what we would do in this situation, Dr. Makhlouf, you have put me in a fix. Really? I mean, it's not that, of course, I mean, you would think that, I mean, of course, I do wear ladies' underwear, but of course, in your particular situation, first of all, it's really funny to even fathom you that way. I think I'd rather see you as a dentist smiling than with an elongated jeans and some underwear that's just fitting somewhere, just, you know, somewhere outside. So that kind of reminds me of Superman. You know, I mean, Superman is one of the most adored characters in this whole entire universe. We all grew up to Superman, but we never really felt kind of embarrassed seeing his underwear outside, right? I mean, what's the big deal? We all wear it inside. So what's the big deal of showing it outside? What do you think, Fatma Abdul?
What do you think, Asil?
What do I think?
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen in many cartoons and shows that when they want to get a mail or newspaper, they are wearing their inside shirt and undie. No big deal. So if they are okay with getting a mail like this, then it's no problem that we would do that. But still, it's better to wear like a shirt just to cover it, so you wouldn't be too showed a lot. It's better to wear something with it. Like wear a funny hat. Oh, have you ever all seen funny costumes? At least we don't walk around in Batman or Superman or Spider-Man. Spider-Man would be amazing, or Black Panther. So what's the big deal? Anyone would look at me and would say, "Hey, I saw you getting newspaper in an undie, so don't you dare judge me. And I saw you wearing outside shirt. So why are you judging me? You don't see me saying, hey, why did you come out like that?"
Thank you so much, Asil. Now let's hear from Arij.
The problem is not with the characters wearing the underwear on top of the pants or not. The problem is with Dr. Makhlouf, that the thing that he got, it's a very, very, very thing that's not a normal underwear that any superhero can wear. It is something not a superhero can wear. I believe a superwoman only can wear. And the thing is, what happened with Dr. Makhlouf, that he had to wear it and go in public with it. Yes, there was, don't worry, Dr. Muhammad Makhlouf, I will cover you up. There was a pants under this thing, okay? And he managed to wear it and go in public. And you know what? He went proudly walking in the jungle, in the building, and he found in front of him Alan Paul. To you, Alan. Dr. Makhlouf in front of you with that.
Yes. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, when life throws lemons at you, what do? You make lemonade, right? But when life throws underwear at you, what do? You have to, I mean, for a person who never wears underwear, you need to wear them. That is life telling you, man, just wear it. I mean, either on top of your pants or on your head, it doesn't matter where, you just got to wear them. It's very comfortable. I say. So the thing is, it doesn't matter what kind of brand it may be. It doesn't matter what color it may be. As long as you wear it. Is this a topic? I just got that. As long as you wear it, that is what really matters. Because you need to utilize the best of what life gives you. Right? Is that right, Jeffin?
Thank you, Alan. Well, I think Dr. Makhlouf purposely went and bought the underwear because he was tired of everyone looking at his bald head. So he wanted to grab some more attention, since he would go to the malls and he couldn't just handle girls looking at his bald face. So he finally decided to buy an underwear purposely so that he can stitch the jeans after cutting, and then, it'll be a new fashion trending. He'll be the new hashtag of Kuwait. Hashtag Dr. Makhlouf, hashtag dentist, hashtag new underwear. So he was trying to create that. He told me because I was his fashion designer. And I told, yes, go with it because it's the right thing for you. It's the right style for you. It'll really suit you. And turns out he did that also. He went to Avenues during the Liberation Day and he went ahead with it. He even wore a pink t-shirt, which Arij is wearing right now. And he got a lot of attention. He was like the magnet. He was the magnet in Avenues. He had a lot of attention. Because it was COVID, he had to have a social distancing. But still, he managed to have all this during this age. Hats off, Dr. Makhlouf. Good idea.
Okay. And Dr. Makhlouf met Tabassum.
Are we still recording? Are we still recording all that?
Yeah, I know, what a day to choose the topic when our area directors come on the visit, and she had high praises of Laugh Out Loud Club. Yes, of course. Now the thing is, Jeffin, I think Jeffin should be taken as the next director for the Avengers series for the kind of story he has built up. And yes, why not? You have a Wonder Woman and you have a Spider-Man, you have a Superman. So let's have gender equality and let's have a Panty Man, our latest hero, Dr. Makhlouf. He's a latest Panty Man, and he's a crusader for all the women, saving all damsel in distress. So it is like, forget the Spider-Man, the Superman and all that. We have our new hero for the next Marvel series called Panty Man. Here comes saving damsel in distress. And we already have a director, that is Jeffin, and you have a lot of heroines over here, Arij, Ola, Fatma Abdul, so you can come to us on a rescue mission. That's all I can say. And of course, you have Captain America or Captain London, that is Alan Paul, connecting all the way from London. So you are well connected with all the superheroes all across the world. Okay, so yes, on a rescue mission, Panty Man. Back to you.
And the one who will conclude our story is, of course, our area director, Toastmaster Nisreen. What happened at the end? Aideen Nisreen.
Yes, dear, I'm there. But
what happened at the end?
What happened at the end? Can you repeat again? I'm little away from the net.
Okay.
Take a look.
Yeah.
We were speaking about a very decent topic. We were just speaking about a very decent.
Yes.
Put that in the report.
We are lucky. She was away. We got lucky.
Great, you didn't hear what happened. Otherwise, you will close the club.
Now that point is going in the report.
Let Wafa close the.
Yes, over to, are you willing to participate, Toastmaster Amr?
I try. I don't imagine what will happen at the end, but I imagine a different story. I think we can make a party where this like Superman, and make a party with my children, and let them also dress like Superman, and maybe invite others to attend this party, and we make like a party. Everyone can come with different clothes, and everyone can imagine what will happen in this party. Yeah, I think it will be an interesting party. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Amr. This is a very nice attempt from you. For the first time, you are participating in table topics in LOL. Thank you so much, all
The only
participants.
party no one wants to attend, by the way.
Thank you so much, and over to you, our Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you.
I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I was just, under the shock of the story of the underwear man.
You
So,
should not say
Volunteer-
under for 2 days from now.
So, Toastmasters and dear guests, it is the time to kick off. Now, before that, do we have to vote for the table topic speakers? Do we have polls for that? No, we don't have. Okay, everyone is great. Everyone did an amazing story. And what a story. And Dr. Makhlouf, I can't wait to see the jeans with the panty. Okay. So now we will start with our second segment, which is prepared speeches. As I can see that the first speaker is not here yet. So PPE, do we have Bashir, or he will not do his speech, or we can move directly to the second speaker?
Yeah, actually, we can start with Tabassum. Then later on, when Sheikh Bashir joins, he will be the second speaker.
Okay, that's perfect. So before I present for you our second speaker, I wanted to present her own evaluator. He is our Shrek for today. You should paint it yourself with the green so they will know. So why he choosing Shrek? Because he does not belong to any kingdom. He is a free soul wandering around the woods and have no rules need to follow, and he just because a free person doing whatever he believes in. So please, we will let our Shrek to tell the purpose of our speaker. So DTM Alan Paul, our Shrek for today, the platform is yours.
So am I evaluating Tabassum or Bashir?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Jeffin is evaluating me.
I am so sorry. So Shrek, you can have your piece now. I am so sorry. I missed reading the agenda. So our evaluator, guess what he wants to be? The Prince Charming in Cinderella. Wafa, you found your second part. He's with us. So why he have chosen the Prince Charming from Cinderella? Because he did not stop pursuing his love. So fellow Toastmasters, welcome with me the evaluator for our speaker Toastmaster, Jeffin Jacob.
Thank you, Ola. Tabassum's topic for today's speech is "You are a born champion." So keeping that in mind, all the very best, Tabassum. Rock it.
Thank you so much, our Prince Charming for tonight. And guess who will be evaluating? The witch. Why she has chosen this, I do believe it fits her personality. She told me she likes this because she wanna, you know, to trouble people around her. She wanted to be in her broomstick all around the place and probably become a professor at Hogwarts. What's that? Teach magic to young wizards and witches. That means she wanted to be with Harry Potter, if I'm not mistaken. So, fellow Toastmaster, our witch for today, our speaker, you are a born champion. But before we tell you, our Pied Piper, would you please tell her the timing of her speech?
Surely. Speech duration for Tabassum Ali is 5 to 7 minutes. At the minimum time of 5 minutes, my background will turn green. At 6 minutes, it turns yellow. And at the 7th minute, it turns red. It will remain displayed till the time she wraps up her speech with a grace of 30 seconds. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, our Pied Pippers, so fellow Toastmasters with her broomstick. Moving around us, she will make us fascinated by her speech. Toastmaster Tabassum Ali.
Step out of your comfort zone. Face your fears. Yeah, relax. I get the message. This was my inner voice poking me. Toastmaster of the day and fellow Toastmasters, courageous, fearless Toastmasters, good evening. Since childhood, I always had this water phobia. Every time that I would put my head under the water, I would feel, I'm drowning, I'm drowning, I'm drowning. And that's why I never learned swimming. But I was okay. I'm not a fish that I'm going to die out of water. But one day, something happened. I joined Toastmasters. Every meeting that I attended, I was bombarded with inspirational messages, themes, speeches. Step out of your comfort zone. Face your fear. It's all in your mind. Mind it. My inner voice started poking me and pushing me towards a swimming pool. I spent 40 kg and I joined a swimming class. I learned to move my hands expertly. Then I held on to the railing and I could move my legs expertly. And then the instructor said, now lift your legs. What? The gravity just wouldn't leave my legs. I tried and I tried. There were small kids and there were adults. These started swimming like fishes and frogs around me. 10 sessions over. Dejectedly, I decided not to swim. But I still got a participation certificate. Toastmasters, any progress is a progress. So I went and I showed it proudly to my 10-year-old daughter. And she said, wow, Mama, I'm so proud of you. Let's go to Thailand. Thailand? Why Thailand? Mama, there are a lot of water sports there. Kids mind, it's okay. But my stubborn daughter ensured that we land in Thailand. The first day, I went shopping all over the place. The second day, the tour guide said, let's go for scuba diving. 30 feet underwater just to feed the fishes. Huh. I decided I'll stay back at the hotel and feed myself some fishes. Fish fry, fish peri-peri. I love fishes. But my stubborn daughter, Mama, you're my hero. Bad Mama, you're spoiling my holidays. Even if you're a coward from inside, for your child, you have to show courage. All is well, all is well. Courage, courage. I went to the boat. The instructor there was as uninterested as I was. When you go in the water, you can't hear anything. If you feel scared, show thumbs up. If you like it, show nice, nice. And if you want to stop, show stop. Understood? Again. Thumbs up. Nice, nice. Stop. Saying that, he fit a big oxygen globe on my head and took me to the edge of the boat and said, "Jump." What? Jump. I looked down, looked at him, looked down again, looked at him. Suddenly, someone from the back pushed me into the water. Who was that? Who pushed me? Or did they kick me? How dare they? As soon as I come out, I am going to complain about them. Deep in my thought, in my anger, suddenly I realized I hit the rock bottom. Hazy water around me. Fishes looking at me with big, big eyes. I panicked. I forgot the sign language. What was it? What was it he was telling me? Suddenly, a tiny hand held my hand. I looked into my daughter's happy face. She was looking at me. I showed her my smiling face. All is well, all is well. Courage, courage. The fishes around, they were all laughing at me. That's how they appeared. I couldn't hear them, but I could see them. Revenge. As soon as I came up, the first thing that I did was order for fish fry, fish biryani, fish peri peri, fish barbecue. And I love fishes again. Toastmasters. But my one stint underwater removed my water phobia. So next time, if you face fear, you can do two things. One, FEAR. Forget everything and run. Or you can do another thing. FEAR. Face everything and rise. Run or rise. The choice is yours. Rise from your fear for your loved ones, your children. They are looking up to you. Rise from your fears by surrounding yourself with positive people like Toastmasters who motivate you, inspire you, and make you embrace your weaknesses. Rise from your fears by diving just into your fear. Or let someone push you into it. I'm still wondering who pushed me that day. Anyways, I can swim like a champion now, and so can you. But if you still have fear of swimming or you have any fear, then just remember, you are a born champion. You have outsmarted, outlasted, and defeated 40 million sperms just to be born. You are a born champion, and your trophy is life itself. Face your fears. And if you ever feel like a loser, remember, you are a born champion. Toastmaster.
Thank you, our own champion of the day. And yes, you, our lovely, lovely witch with hair from stick, but we still love you. Thank you so much, Tabassum, for this lovely speech. Do we have our second speaker, or shall we move to our comedy, stand-up comedy segment?
Toastmaster of the day, I have called the second speaker and sent him a message, but he didn't reply till now. So we can move on and
no problem. So as we don't have the evaluator for the stand-up comedy, and as our Shrek is here, so can we have him our evaluator for the stand-up comedy? Do you agree, BB Education?
Toastmaster Deepak, he ensured that he will come and he will join. I will check him. If he didn't come, I will let you know. Just give me a few seconds.
Okay, so for the Toastmasters, I have, I wasn't preparing yesterday. I'm trying to get like few information about like the fairy tales and all these stuff. So just let me share with you a small history about it, just like a few lines, things that we can learn till we see our own evaluator for the stand-up comedy. Not this one. Just give me a second. I do believe. Okay. The kingdom of my laptop is not functioning properly. So for Toastmasters, as we can, like here I got, so they will tell you in the history for the fairy tales, there is no way to trace the origins of the fairy tales. No one can tell when they really started the fairy tales. And actually it is started as an oral storytelling. I do believe all of us, we have been grown up with our parents, grandparents, telling us a lot of stories, and most of them, they are not real stories, folk tale stories or fairy tale stories, and telling us about these beautiful things. I do believe all of us, we lived that period of our time. And they are since 100 of years. And actually, the first version, this is for our Cinderella tonight. The first version of Cinderella, it was Chinese. And it was in 860 CE. I don't know what a CE refers to, but it is from China. So Cinderella, you were Chinese at the beginning. Can you believe that? Cinderella, she's not with us tonight. You were Chinese, Cinderella. Your story started as a Chinese girl. And then they transformed you to an American girl. Okay.
I'm original. Excuse me, I'm not Chinese.
Did you meet your Prince Charming? Jiffin Jacob? Did you meet him? You didn't meet him yet? So you can't meet her. So, VP Education, do we have any response from the back? Shrek is waking up from his nap.
No, I sent in the chat box that he doesn't respond. So now DTM will
We want Shrek.
Okay, so everyone is calling for Shrek. Okay. And Shrek, his partner in UK, not here with him. So we want to say hi to her. So hopefully you are enjoying the freedom, Shrek. So for the stand-up comedy, we do have amazing two stand-up comedians. Of course, they have chosen their own characters. But before I present them, I would love to ask our Shrek if you can tell us based on what you will have your own evaluation for the stand-up comedy. So like people, they will understand much more if there is any guidelines or something.
Guidelines for stand-up comedy.
Like
there are some.
What you will evaluate the stand-up comedians for today.
I will look at them and I'll see if they make me laugh. If not, I'll tell them how disappointed I am. Just kidding. I will look at the comedy and I will recommend the changes that they can do. We all have seen stand-up comedies and we are all striving for improvement here when it comes to stand-up comedy.
Find mine, still not there.
So I'll be giving my feedback accordingly.
Okay, thank you, our Shrek. So the first stand-up comedian, okay, I wanted to share this because this fits the character he has chosen and the tale that we were speaking about in Table Topics. So can you guess? He has chosen his Daisuke from a great dicer. Daisuke! So you see, he's already have the outfits. So I do believe that it like fits him much more. So this is what I have. So before we start and he presents our dashki and comes with his ship, I would like to ask the timer to tell him what is the timing for the stand-up comedy.
The timing rule for stand-up comedy is from a minimum of 3 minutes to a maximum of 4 minutes with no grace. At 3 minutes, you will see my background turn green. At 3 minutes 30 seconds, you will see yellow. And at the 4th minute, you will see red. And that is it. Back to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you so much, our pied pepper for today. Daisuke, are you ready? Great. So, Toastmaster, welcome our Daisuke for today and listen to his stand-up comedy. The platform is yours.
Thank you, DTM Ola. Thank you all. I want to ask you a question that really will change your life. DTM Ola, did you help yourself? I asked DTM Wafa. No, I know the answer. Do you have any answer? You have?
Well,
It's really a stupid question. Do you have any answer? Right? I asked DTM Wafa 7 years back. She was a great trainer at that time. I don't know what's her now, but at that time she was a great trainer. I asked her, how can I help myself? She immediately said, go read self-help books. I said, okay, great. I will choose the bestseller self-help book. It was titled The Secret. And after 20 editions, they are still looking for The Secret. How can I help myself with a book titled The Secret? And the other guy who wake up at night, open his fridge, he didn't find his cheese. Then he wrote a book, Who Moved My Cheese? Why asking us? Go ask your wife. I don't know how they are writing these books. Then I said, okay, I will find another wise person. So I went directly to Dr. Fatma Abdu. She's a doctor and specialized in that. I said, Dr. Fatma, please, I want to help myself. Which book do you recommend? She immediately said, Stephen Covey book, you know? I said, of course, no, I don't know. She said, oh, everybody knows it, the 7 habits of highly effective people. I said, wow. It took me 8 months to adapt the 7 habits. And after adapting the 7 habits, he released another habit, 8th habit. Are you kidding me? If he saved the 25 pages at the end of his book, thanking everybody who helped him to release the book, he could put the 8th habit in the book without releasing another book. Why reading all these books? And by the way, he didn't put reading in any of these habits. I want to help myself. I want something help me. Then I said, okay, I will hire a coach. I read in Facebook, self-coaching, coach yourself. The writer and the author didn't even help himself with the treadmill in front of me. It was me who wrote that at that time. And the treadmill is there, I'm using it to hang clothes. How can I coach myself if I'm not able to coach anybody else? And every day on Facebook, on Instagram, everywhere, everybody is titling himself self-development trainer, self-development trainer. If everybody is helping himself, how can somebody help me helping myself? Oh, by the way, I titled myself self-development trainer also. We should find a solution for that. Till we do that, I will continue doing stand-up comedy on these trainers and those trainers. Now, TMOD, could you help yourself? Back to you.
Yes, I can. I will read more. I will read more. Thank you, Daisuke, for this. It was really so interesting to make fun of the self-development books that we have around us all the time. And the next stand-up comedian. Fellow Toastmaster, if you have watched the movie Brave, you will know that girl is her. She is Merida the princess. She loves her because she's strong. She can stand for herself and her dreams, and she wants to go with norms and habits. And she wished that she can be strong like her. But let me tell you, for me, she's strong like her. So our Merida for today will give us a stand-up comedy. Still, we don't know about what. But for that, we will hand over the platform for our Merida princess.
Hello. Good evening, everyone. Of course, because of COVID and all these things, I have to use these things. Let me be honest with you, it doesn't need COVID for me. Like whoever knows me, I'm using this even before Corona, right? And this as well. But I don't know why you people think that I am a cleaning freak. It is normal to have these things with you, right, Wafa? I believe that, Wafa, she has also a pack in her bag. In fact, when I went to Dr. Makhlouf in his clinic, he immediately took his glasses and gave it to me just to like see the colors and things. And you know what I did? I just cleaned it and give it back to him. I don't know why it was like not very well to understand. Like, it's okay. You gave it to me to look the colors. I cleaned it. I give it back to you. That's simple. How many of you don't love soup, sabun? It's an enjoyment. I don't really understand how people like feel it's not normal to live with the sabun, like these things, for example. Let me show you. I usually use this and I put this, Jeff. I have also, oh, this I love the smell actually for this one. And you know, guys, these things, I don't know why my mom, she always feel like irritated because I buy this every 2 days, this whole pack. I don't know, like how long you use, just because I don't really understand, like why we cannot buy this every 2 days? Do you throw this daily? You don't throw this? No? Why? You use it for a long time? 5 months? 1 week? Okay, that's good. I will not eat at your place or anything. Like, see, guys, see. Why not? Why not? The sabun is really good. Like, see, let me tell you something. I don't know why Mama always feel bad that after I clean my hands, I wash it again and clean it again. I don't know what is the issue yani, with that. Why not cleaning my hands after cleaning it? Like when I enter to the bathroom, okay, I clean it, I use it, I clean it, and then I go out and then I come back, clean it, and I don't understand why you people don't relate to this. Why you don't do that? Why? Anyway, I don't know also why my mom, she feels irritated when I finish washing the dishes. I also clean this soup things. I don't know what is the big deal. Yani. It's good to have them all cleaned, right? Right? See? لا يا دكتور, see, I cleaned your glasses, so don't say I'm crazy. After I clean it, I always wipe it again, and then I put it back. Sometimes I feel that still there is one stink, so I wash it again more and more. And then, you know, I still don't understand why Mom, wait. I will tell you something that after I finish this, I will close my camera. I will go to the kitchen, clean everything all again, and then come back here. I don't understand why my mom, she feels irritated because I wash this every time I use it. So, يعني, like now I used it, I need to wash it again here. I'll put it again in the sabun and do all the things. My laptop is wet, so I need to clean it all. So Alan, 1 second, I can't see. There is a. Okay, back to you.
Thank you so much, Merida, for this. Now we know why Arish, whenever you ask her what you are doing, she say cleaning. And if you wanted to go out with her, she will tell you after I'm finishing, when I am done with my cleaning, we will go out. And when she comes back, she will clean again. The first trip with me to Arish in Bahrain, when she went to the hotel, usually you take a photo of the room. She took a photo cleaning the bathroom of the hotel.
Will not
So
use it.
Toastmasters, huh?
I will not use it like before I clean it.
Okay, so
I carry all these with me to Bahrain.
yeah, and I saw them with my eyes. So Philotos, she has a special bag only for her cleaning and stuff. So Philotos Masters, it is the time to go for our evaluation part. But do we have to vote for the best stand-up comedian? Do we have polls for that? But before that, timer is both stand-up comedians are qualified to be voted.
Both the
Merida or
comedians are
Daisy?
qualified.
Hmm?
Both the comedians are qualified.
So Daisuke and Merida, they made it today. So fellow Toastmaster, do we have the polls ready? Who's responsible to do the polls?
DTM Wafa.
DTM Wafa. So our Cinderella for today is the polls are ready.
Maybe she's hungry. She wants to eat.
She's busy with the Prince Charming.
Okay, so we will wait after that. So, okay, let's go for our fourth segment, which is the evaluation, which will be done by our Cinderella today. So, DTM Wafa, are you here? Our princess, are you here? I don't know why
I'm Prince Charming.
Tiffany, try to call her. Maybe she will answer you.
Oh, I'm making the polls for you. I'm the princess and making the polls. Just give me a second and the polls will be. Tell them
Cinderella
story.
You're Cinderella, so you have to work, right?
I don't know about the Chinese story, but I heard someone saying that like whenever the fairy tale, they wanted to adapt it for different cultures. They wanted to do it for something is more famous in that country or that culture. So by default, the Chinese Cinderella, her foot was really very small. Because in China, they love girls with a very small foot. So yeah, this is the thing that I got to know yesterday. So, Cinderella, Cinderella, I don't know the song of the Cinderella, but I love it when the birds start to sing it. So Cinderella is still working. And we do have the polls. So with it, Daisuke or Merida, who will win today? And all of you need to vote.
I can't vote.
Don't vote. Yeah, I can vote. Okay, so are we done with the voting? No, we are not done yet. So who will win, Daisuke or we are done? Sorry. So for Toastmasters, it's the time to hand the platform to our Cinderella for tonight to handle the evaluation part. So our Cinderella, the platform is yours.
Thank you, our Toastmaster of the day. And now I want to start with the timer. Can you timer tell us the timing for evaluation?
Evaluation time duration would be a minimum of 2 minutes to a maximum of 3 minutes with 30 seconds grace. At 2 minutes, the speaker will see green background. At 2 minutes, 30 seconds, yellow. At 3 minutes, red. And will remain displayed till the time he wraps up his speech with, of course, a 30 seconds grace. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Excuse me, Ditya Mofa, our general evaluator. We will have a 360-degree for Tabassum. So after Jeffan delivers his evaluation, we will give 3 minutes for 360-degree evaluation.
Okay. Thank you. And now let's start by our first. So in the evaluation, let me tell you briefly what will happen. I will ask the speech evaluator first to evaluate the speakers. Then I will ask the stand-up comedian to evaluate the stand-up comedians. And then I will ask the reports from the timer if there is any other reports. And after that, I will give my, as Sandrella, and I told you I'll be cute with you tonight, and I will give you the best practices that will make our meeting better next time. So let's start by our first evaluator for the first speech of Tabassum, and then after Jeffan, we will do, as the VP Education said, we will do the 360 for Tabassum. So help me welcome our VP membership, Jeffan Jacob, to evaluate Tabassum Ali.
Thank you, DTM Wafa. The Born Champion. Tabassum, today your speech was really inspirational. It was really something which we all have to look up to. The first thing I liked in your speech was the area, how we used it. You kept the camera in a good position so you could do your actions. Now I understood that I shouldn't go for swimming because these are things which you will fail in when you go for swimming. So I have to reconsider it. I'm going to procrastinate that. First thing was that. Second thing is you gave a good voice modulation between the conversation of you and the Sumo instructor who was trying to instruct you with the instructions. You did it wisely. You gave a first-person narration where he just spoke with you. That was really a wise decision you made. The third thing is, that is the best thing I really found in today, your speech was your pace that was really maintained. You have really improved. That's what last 1 week I had given, that I told you that you have to improve your pace, and then it's really improved in a drastic manner. So good luck with that. The third thing, what I liked was your motivation in your speech. Two things. First of all, you took the reference from this Hindi movie called Three Idiots. If anyone hasn't seen it, I would recommend each of you to see it because it's a really good movie. Now, the first thing you took was from all those poems, we came up ahead. So we were born as a champion. That's really true. That was really a wise move to take a reference. Second thing is the two drastic comparisons you made for fear. Either you can run away or you can raise high. So this was in fact needed, and we can also apply it in our lives. That was a good decision. Second thing, where you could have improved is you gave a good narration to the story. You made us imagine how you went to Thailand for a trip, how you got scared, and you finished your anger by eating more fish, which is really good. Yes, but I wanted you to even use props, something or the other, a fish or something, so that you could have made it more humorous, since you gave a very good narration to your speech. So this is it. So to conclude, your speech was motivational. Your pace was well maintained, and you used the area wise enough. Something to improve on is to use more props. So it will help us enjoy a little bit your speech more. That being said, over to you, Diti. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeffan. Who will lead the round robin evaluation, our VP Education? Jeffin, can you lead?
Yeah,
I
Jeffin.
should leave. Yeah. Okay.
Please ask for each one for his, if there is, let them raise their hand and then they can talk.
Okay.
General
All
evaluator,
right.
the 3 minutes would be straight, which means soon after the 3rd minute, I'll be showing red.
So how many seconds should we give for each evaluator? So nothing like that.
Doesn't matter, but at the end, let them not repeat the thing, so Tabassum will take the most benefit. And when it is red, that's it.
Okay. Okay. So let's start off with Alan then. Alan, your thoughts on Tabassum's speech, please. DTM Alan. Okay. What about Dr. Makhlouf? Makhlouf? Dr. Makhlouf?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So can you give your evaluation?
I enjoyed the speech, but I wasn't fully concentrating because I was preparing for my stand-up comedy. Sorry.
Thank you for telling us. Okay.
So I just, in the end, just tell me whether it's a good one for international in future or no. It just
No, it's
concluded
very
by
good.
saying that.
It's very good. I love the message and I love the way you put some humor, the body language, and the way you move on the screen. It was very nice.
Now I'm confused, the last speech or this speech. You will have to tell me.
No, to compare, it's very difficult for me today.
Okay, let's move on to Arij. Arij, are you there?
Dr. Fatma was raising hand.
Dr. Fatima, please.
Thank you so much, dear Tabassum, for this wonderful speech. I really liked it, and I liked the message very much at the end. I felt that you are just focusing on the message at the end. I noticed that you have ended your speech, the main or the body of the speech itself, it ended, I guess, at the 5th minute, so that you took 2 minutes in the conclusion to conclude your speech. And I felt that you were repeating yourself at the end just to fill out the time. So this is not the proper conclusion that you have to put for your speech. I guess that you have to give more time for the plot or the body of the speech. Talking about your personal experience, I felt also that your speaking pace was so fast. At the end, you tried to slow down. So try to keep the balance in your speaking pace from the beginning till the end, and give more facial expressions in your speech, especially in the moments that you are expressing your fear and your confusion while you are trying to jump in the sea for scuba diving. So this is the only thing I have. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Fatima. Over to you, Arij. Arij, what are your thoughts?
The thing is, as Dr. Mohammed Makhlouf, I was preparing all this material. So what I want, I will give you all the feedback, but after I see the whole recording, because I know it's important for you, for all of us to take a feedback before the contest. So I promise I will watch the recording and I will give you all my feedback. Forgive me for now. But you are an amazing speaker. I love you.
Thank you, Dr. Thank you, Arij.
BG, she wants to.
Yeah. Toastmaster BG.
Yes. Okay, please bring me up to speed. Who am I evaluating now?
Tabassum. She just delivered her
Right.
speech.
Okay. Hi, Tabassum.
Yes,
How are
please.
you? Good, great. All right, so Tabassum, I've actually seen the speech of yours before, and I felt that you've made some changes to it, which I think is, let me just pinpoint certain characters. For example, I'd seen that you had mentioned the good. You changed good to nice this time. So I thought staying with the good was much more effective. And I like the way that you had done. I like the way that you had actually had your whole speech was different. I was really enjoying it. And what I would like to see is maybe your characterization was a little bit too dramatic for me. So if you could just tone that down a little bit, I think that would, make it, give it a much more impact. That's what I feel from today, what I've seen today. And I agree with some of the other comments that were made. I'm not sure that if the aspects were taken from movies and things, so you may want to consider that doing your speech at the contest level for originality. So I would not make a reference to too much of content. If that's the case, if that's what one of the evaluators noticed, then I'm sure the judges will also pick it up. So at that end, I would like to just caution you. But to keep up the for me, it was more like a humorous speech than inspirational. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly is your style here. Is it you want to have it inspirational? Because if it has to be inspirational, I want you to have a little bit more emotional effect to it. A little bit low. I think we were all in a very steady to high level, but you need to bring us down like to a very down point in your life, and then taking us up to the climax. I think, and that kicking off with and then punching it with your last final message, like rise up and face your fears and rise, stepping out of your comfort zone would be more impactful to my, what I've seen today. So that's my very impromptu evaluation. I'm sorry. I wish I had some more time to give you that. But thank you very much for the opportunity and good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I think our time is
We
over.
are out of time. We are out of time.
Yeah. Okay. Over to you, DT Wafa. Thank you.
Thank you, Japan. And now let's move to the stand-up comedian evaluator, and Alan, our hero for tonight. Shrek, let's hear from you how you will screw the stand-up comedians. The floor is yours.
Thank you, General Evaluator. And no, I wouldn't be screwing anyone. I wouldn't want to do that because these two comedians gave us a good time. You know that a stand-up comedy is working when people start to open their cameras and really laugh, right? So that is what they had done today. They both did a fantastic job making us laugh. So anyways, I will go ahead and evaluate the first speaker first. That is Dr. Makhlouf. I love Dr. Makhlouf's style of stand-up comedy. It's very natural. It's like as if he's talking to us very naturally. And the way he was able to interact with everyone, also talk about how he was mentioning certain characters like Wafa, Fatma Abdo, that really gets us engaged. So I really like that kind of interaction, which was quite natural. And the best part about his stand-up comedy was his delivery. Like if I were to see all this in a script, I wouldn't be impressed. But the way how you said it was what really appealed to me, and that is your strength point, the way how you delivered it. Just to improve on the few things that I would suggest to you, the same thing that you gave us in your workshop. Use triads. Say, instead of telling that it took 7 months, you can say, do you know how many months it took? No, not 2, not 3, not 6. It took 7 months. That impact could have been there. Then you can use sarcasm also to your advantage, saying, now he didn't just stop at 7. He stopped at the 8th habit. Because I think you can work on sarcasm as well. Even the treadmill part, you can ask the questions to the audience. I brought a treadmill. Do you know what it's doing right now? It's hanging clothes. Yeah. See, that kind of a sarcasm along with pauses can have a great advantage over you. All right, now coming over to, I think timer, I have more minutes, right? Is it getting over now?
Should be 45 anyways, I'll just,
yeah, 4 to 5 minutes. Yeah. So even Arij also, I really loved Arij, you have a lot of scope for this because I figured that this is something I feel that you were experimenting with. You just came up with this on the spot and you just tried it out just to see how it goes. Yeah, but I know that if you were to work on this, it has a lot of impact. Like our TMOD was mentioning that she saw you cleaning the bathroom of a hotel. I mean, that is how extreme it is. But if you had to use that in your script as well, I would have loved it even more because most of the people already know that you love to clean. People know that you are the Monica of Friends. So there is a lot of scope over here for a lot more humor. Especially when you talked about Sabun and all, I was not understanding what it was until you told later on. So some of the things that you can do to improve on is I saw how you were, making the lather. What if, hear me out, what if as a hook, you come fully lathered and then from even your mouth and then you do, hi everyone, and this is, so just to have that impact. I mean, you wouldn't expect people to come fully covered in lather, right? That is one thing. And your stories were all very true. This is a stand-up comedy. Exaggerate. I mean, exaggerate like crazy. You can tell, like, I clean so much that I don't even have lines on my hand anymore. I clean so much that people, my friends, like Ola and all, keep inviting me home. I keep thinking it is because she loves me, but later on I realized that it is because she keeps cleaning my house. People invite me home to clean their houses, and it is true, I can't stand clean houses. So yeah, exaggeration. There's a lot of scope for the speech, but you can work on these things. Now the main point of recommendation that I would like to give both the stand-up comedians is try to ask questions and involve the audience. I know you were interactive by mentioning people in the audience, but you didn't mention everyone. You mentioned only a few characters, right? If you can maybe involve a few more apart from the famous Toastmasters like Papa and Fatma Abdul, it'll be great. And also if you can ask questions to the audience, like ask them a question, see what happens. They may give you the most bizarre answers, and then you can work on that. Try to work on this impromptu humor as well. This is something that as a challenge you guys can work on. Impromptu humor is very hard, but it can really click. All right. So this is my point of recommendation. Hope you guys can work on it. And with that being said, back to the general evaluator.
Well done, Alan. And I like to be that, what did you call me? Important VIP something. I like the word because I don't want to show off that I'm there. Okay, now our timer, can you tell us the report for evaluator?
Both evaluators are qualified.
Now, do we vote for evaluator normal and stand-up comedian? Yani, it's like apple and tomato. They are not evaluating the same, do we?
No.
No, we vote. Why
We
not?
vote, but we vote.
Okay, fine. Harder. It's ready. But I'm not happy with it.
Okay, if you're not happy, you want us to vote for whom?
I'm not voting, I'm the host, so all of you can vote. I'm not happy.
I have to say something that all the things that Alan said, it's true, it happened. Like, it's not how I will exaggerate what something happened. Like,
make more. What
like my sister always asks me to go to her bathroom so I can clean it.
Check that you are coming to my bathroom or to the college bathroom, not for your sister home. To the
Actually, one day I
Arita,
was
I'd
looking
like to
for
invite
this.
you home.
There is so many people invited me home.
I will end the poll now. We are done. Thank you.
I'm hugging these stuff actually.
And now, by ending the poll and all these things, I can say my general evaluation. First of all, definitely I enjoyed the meeting. Not because I'm the president of the club, definitely not. But because every time I'm really laughing, and seriously, this is from, I don't want to say the only club because I don't want to not mention others, but sometimes I laugh in other clubs sometimes, but here I'm laughing from my heart. So I'm really enjoying, and I will renew definitely my so that's it. I'm renewing, and I'm the president till June 30. Don't worry, I'm not going to leave you. I'm enjoying. So the club is doing great job. The club is achieving, and we are having a new member. Now we need to find the giant within Amr to see how he can be a comedian. And definitely he has potential, as I see. Now, regarding the agenda was followed. However, the changes in the agenda that happened, that speakers or evaluator are not ready from the beginning of the meeting. I was gonna say, let's change, or let's not wait for them. If they are not in the beginning of the meeting, let's not waste that role for anything. However, we tried it. I prefer when you start the meeting, if the members or role players are not in the meeting, just change them directly and start with adopting the agenda, and let's have a new agenda. And by that, the other people will understand that there is a responsibility to be in the meeting when they submit their role in the meeting. So that's my advice. Don't change, just amend the agenda at the beginning, and don't keep yourself lost. Something else I noticed, I listened for Tabassum and I enjoyed her speech. However, I did not know that there will be a round robin. So I did not usually, in quite advanced, we take a note and we write when we are trying to evaluate somebody. So I was not ready that I will evaluate. So I did not take notes. I enjoyed the speech. I will listen to it and give you feedback, Tabassum, as Arish said. And I like Arish and Dr. Makhlouf, how genuine they are. They are not just saying anything. They did not hear it. They did not focus. So they will give later. If there is a round robin, let's mention it by the Toastmaster, by the VP Education, before the speaker. So all the audience will be ready to give their feedback and make an amendment or add value to the speaker. The guests were welcomed, and I enjoyed the meeting. Were open in the beginning. The area director was there, and I can say it's not nice to have the area director coming before the members. However, our area director, because she's so excited in our club and she loves our club, so she came as if she's a member. And we don't feel that she's the area director. We feel that she's part of our club. The meeting was opened early. The members were late, and please, starting the meeting late is not recommended at all. With whoever we have, let's start the meeting. I know I'm the president, but now I'm the general evaluator. So tell the president that it's not recommended to be late the meeting in the startup, even if there's nobody there. The president should take care of that. Okay. Stand-up comedian was lovely, and the meeting was good. The evaluation was amazing. Timer, thank you very much. Salute you for the timing. And Toastmaster of the Day, I enjoyed the session. I enjoyed the scene, and I enjoyed Sandrella. So I like the theme, and it makes us go back to our childhood, and we need to awaken that child within us. Table topics, it was, thank God I did not speak, but it was very, I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say it, but it's a good idea that it lets people think from different perspective. And
you really think it's a good idea?
It's a good idea to let us think from different perspective, not the topic itself. However, the good idea that she started with Dr. Makhlouf, he twisted the whole thing, and the whole thing went in the other direction. So that's a good choice, and well done. Thank you very much, and back to the Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you so much, our general evaluator, for this evaluation. And fellow Toastmasters, it is the time to tell you, for each fairy tale, this is an ending. And all the fairy tales we know, it's always happily living after ever. I don't know how they ended, but somehow they do have that kind of ending of like living happily after. I didn't hear it for a long time.
Happily ever after.
Yeah, that one. So, but and I want to tell you that you can create your own fairy tale, because fairy tales should not be always about genies, about witches, wizards, elves. It's not about all the time, because you can create your own atmosphere, you can create your own magic and make your life a fairy tale that you love. Thank you so much for having me. And if you wanted to know what a fairy tale I want it to be, I love Belle in the Beauty and the Beast. So thank you so much. And back to our lovely president, the Cinderella of the night, DTM of Salman.
Thank you, Ola. Well said. And yes, we all can make our life as a fairy tale. It's just a matter of creativity and go with the flow. I really appreciate the theme and I enjoyed it. And I love the way to see that all members enjoyed it as well. And they put the virtual background of their character. So I loved it. Now let's ask the guests for their comments. AD Nasreen, how did you see our meeting? Despite the report, how did you see our meeting?
It was fantastic. As it is said that laughter is an instant vacation. I had a vacation, actually. I loved the speeches and I enjoyed it thoroughly. Just that I think I missed, due to the internet connectivity, the table topics. But as you said, it was little naughty. Good for me. Because it happens only in LOL meeting, I must say. Good going, guys. Keep up the spirit and continue making people laugh and enjoy. This is the best thing that you do, is enjoy whatever you do. So continue enjoying and bring those numbers on the dashboard and keep it coming. And as I said, I have lots of hope on this club. So all the best. And I enjoyed, and little Musa enjoyed the meeting. My fairy tale character on my lap. Thank you so much. And over to you, President. It was a pleasure.
Thank you, Area Director Nasreen, for your follow-up and for your care. Now, let's ask Asil. Asil, how did you find our club and our meeting? We have Asil and we have BG. We lost one guest, by the way. Okay, while Asil is connected, BG, how did you find our meeting?
Thank you, Madam President. As always, it's a pleasure to be at Laugh Out Loud. And today's meeting was quite impromptu, caught me off guard with so many of the, actually most of the sessions. I really enjoyed it, loved the evaluation, loved the vibe of Laugh Out Loud Club. And thank you so much for having me this evening. Over to you.
Thank you. It's our pleasure to have you every time as a regular guest and hopefully as a member soon. Asil, how did you like our meeting?
It was really good. I really needed a good laugh. My ankle is hurting me and the pain made me feel a little down until I reached my wonderful best friend invited me. Her speech really made my day. I really needed a good laugh. I really hope my ankle would recover soon.
Oh, sorry for that. Sorry for that, and wish you a quick recovery. And thank you for being with us, Asil. And now, members of the club, the treasurer has sent you a message. That's the beginning of this month. We start the treasurer will start collecting the dues. Please send him WhatsApp. We are doing it, but send him to send you the link, and we'll make sure that we are cover our dues before the mid of this month, and before our next meeting, we will be in a good standing and paid club, and we will move on in this journey. Is there any announcement? VP Education?
Thank you so much, our president. I sent you a message if we have time at the end of the meeting so that we can make the installation for the new member, Toastmaster Amr.
We have time. We have
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, please.
So please, VP Education, take the installation.
Fellow Toastmasters and dear guests, we are so happy and honored to have one new member in our club, that is Toastmaster Amr Shaban. So please give him a big round of applause for joining our club. And thank you so much. We wish him, of course, a very pleasant, enjoyable, and educational journey in Toastmasters. You will learn a lot. You will learn how to improve your skills and how to be a better speaker, a better communicator, and of course, a public speaker and a leader as well. So whenever you feel that there is something that you need to ask about, you can approach or reach out to any member in LOL Club. You will find the complete support and help from all the members in LOL. All of them are senior members. All of them are willing to help and support you anytime, 24 hours, 7 days a week. So let's start the official installation for the new member, Toastmaster Amr. Over to you, DTM Mofa.
Thank you very much, our VP Education. Amr, I want you to say you send me the application that you signed, and on the application there are the promises. If you can see them, if you can see the promises, Amr, then we will read them together. You will read the promises in front of us, and by that we will make sure that you are committed as is being said in our application. So the promises are on the back where you signed your application. It starts by,
okay,
as member. Yes, please. Do you want me to read them with you? You want to read them by yourself? You will repeat after me. What suits you, we will do it.
No problem, I can read now.
Yes, please. So there are 10 promises.
The last page?
I will share the screen so you can see.
Yeah, I found it. Yeah,
okay.
Toastmaster promise, yes?
Yes, exactly. Please.
Okay, as a member of Toastmasters International and my club, I promise to attend the club meetings regularly, to prepare all of my projects to the best of my ability, basing them on Toastmaster education program, to prepare for and fulfill meeting assignments, to provide fellow members with helpful, constructive evaluations, to help the club maintain the positive, friendly environment necessary for all members to learn and grow, to serve my club as an officer when called upon to do so, to treat my fellow club members and our guests with respect and courtesy, to bring guests to club meetings so they can see the benefits Toastmasters membership offers, to adhere to the guidelines and rules for all Toastmasters education and recognition programs, to act within Toastmasters core values of integrity, respect, service, and excellence during the conduct of all Toastmasters activities. That's it.
Now, members of Laugh Out Loud Club, our newest member has pledged and promised us to do the 10 promises as we all did when we joined the Toastmasters. Now, members of LOL Club, please open your mic. Are you willing to support Amr whenever he's asking you any help? Not 24/7, but after midnight, don't communicate. So are you willing to support Amr whenever he's asking for help And
Yes, we do.
so help him.
Yes, we will.
Yes, we do. Yes, Captain, we can do.
Thank you very much.
I'm available after midnight only.
Okay.
In the clinic.
Thank you. Dr.
After
Makhlouf.
midnight in the clinic.
Exactly.
Thank you very much. It's very kind of you.
Dedication and support for Amr. Now, VP Education, have you assigned a mentor for Amr so he knows whom to contact to start his journey starting by the application?
Actually, I have already assigned one. However, I have to wait for his approval. So if he's willing to approve, let us all hear from him that he is willing to be the mentor for Toastmaster Amr.
Wait till when?
Dr. Makhlouf, please check your WhatsApp.
He can't say no.
Before midnight, who will support?
His expression says it all.
It says yes. You're muted,
are
thank
muted.
God, so we can
You
speak
are
on
muted,
speaker behalf.
You're muted, doctor. You're muted. Please
I
unmute
know
yourself.
why you are saying it. I know. I'm saying yes while nobody hearing me. Of course, it's my pleasure to be your mentor. I'm just joking. I'm available 24/7.
My pleasure also. Thank you.
Lucky you, Amr. So Amr, Dr. Makhlouf is your mentor. He will help you in the journey on the website, giving your speeches, and you may ask anybody of us as well, but your mentor now is Dr. Makhlouf. Now by that, Amr is in a safe hand. Our club is moving forward. If there is no other announcement, please VP Education announce the date for our next meeting and we will adjourn.
But I have one last say.
Let her say the next meeting and then I'll come back to you, Srinivas. Our next meeting.
Yeah, before I announce our next meeting date, I would like to congratulate you all, members of LOL, that we got 5 points out of 10 in the DCP points on dashboard. And I would like also to thank Dr. Makhlouf because today he gave us the third level 3 and he gave the credit to LOL. Thank you so much. By this, we will get another point. And I would like also to tell you that till last night, after midnight, I was contacting our division director, Toastmaster Faisal Jamil, to make sure that he added the other 3 club officers because it was only 4 club officers that mentioned in the training, and we got already the point. However, I insisted on adding the other 3 because they attended the makeup cut. So we can get 7 out of 7 in both trainings, in summer and in winter. Thank you so much. And our next meeting will be on March 15th, inshallah. Over to you, our president.
Much dedication for the announcement and congratulations, club, for the good news. Srinivas, what you want to say?
Our first prepared speaker tonight has taken 7 minutes, 7 seconds, and 7 microseconds to conclude her speech. It is 7:07:07.
That's the golden number.
True.
So you go ahead with that.
Thank you very much, Srinivas, and good job, everybody. By saying that, let's have a good night, and till next meeting, stay safe. Pay the dues to the treasurer so we are safe.
Group photos are in the WhatsApp. Check your WhatsApp, Arij. Already in the WhatsApp.
Oh, okay. But you didn't ask us to pause.
May I say something, President? If you can adjourn the meeting and then I can comment.
Let me adjourn the meeting. The meeting